I'm going to do an exercise for Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson rules. If you play Wright Patterson Mah Jongg and you don't have enough players for a game, think about playing Siamese Mah Jongg. This is when you play two hands at one time against one opponent. Two-player game. It's kind of a different spin on the game, and it's a lot of fun. I hope you give it a try. Look for a link below the video so that you can learn how to play, and also download the rules that have been modified for a two-player game. In this exercise, I'm going to do what's called Siamese Force. I'm going to pre-select 6 categories and force hands in just those categories. This is a great exercise if you ever want to play in a tournament, because a lot of times they have prizes for the first hand in each category in the book. If you're new to Mah Jongg, or if you already know how to play and just want to build your skills, consider subscribing to my channel. That way you won't miss anything. Let's roll for prevailing. I rolled a 7, so for the first one, west will be prevailing. And we're going to be in 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 is south. We're going to be in south seat. South seat, west is prevailing. Those variables may affect our decision making. We're non-dealer, so I'm going to get 27 tiles. We have lots of dots, lots of BAMs, a few cracks, north, east, west, red. Maybe we could make a hand of honors work up here. Maybe heavenly twins. 1, 2, 3, 4 pair so far. Heavenly twins for a hand of honors. And then down here, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 7. Thinking about maybe a jewel hand, or let's see, jewel. I don't think we could do a date hand. We need lots of dragons for date hands, or white dragons, more winds, which we're using up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair. Maybe we could play mishmash. That's a transition hand. Mishmash is number 25 on page 19. 4 pungs and a pair in 1, 2, or 3 suits. That is a single limit concealed hand. We have 5 pair. These could all just be converted to pungs if we draw well. I think what I would do is hold the 5 just to see if maybe a pair hand would work if we draw more dots. But I think I would try for a hand of honors and transitions, mishmash. The challenge with mishmash is going to be that we'd have to draw it because it's concealed. So I think transitions and a hand of honors is totally doable here. Heavenly twins, mishmash. One, 2, 3, 4 pair. Heavenly twins. I forgot to tell you where that is in the book. That's going to be under hands of honors, page 26, number 76. 7 pairs of honors, terminals, winds, and or dragons, and you can use kongs. Okay, now we need to make these work. Let's roll to see who prevailing will be for the next exercise. I rolled an 11. 8, 9, 10, 11 would be west. And for this exercise, let's say that we're going to be in south seat. Where's the 2? There it is. South seat, west is prevailing. Lots of cracks, lots of bams. Single honors. 3, 5, 4, 9, 8, 7, 8. We don't have any 7, 8 in dots. Okay, so we have date hands, jewel hands, sequence hands. We could maybe do a sequence hand here. And then let's see, 8. If we do a sequence or jewel hand, let's just look at the jewel hands really quick. Jewel hands are on page 20. Jade, ruby, and pearl use 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Emerald, garnet, and opal use 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 4, 5, 7, 9. 4, 5, 7. So maybe play emerald here. 4, 5, 7, 9. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9 for a jewel hand. That's pretty light. That's terrible. I wouldn't do that. I think I'd rather play Pung Chow and use all the bams for Pung Chow. Or let's see, 1, 2 pair. I was thinking maybe we could play Shamrock for a pair hand. Shamrock is on page 17, number 4, 6 pairs of bams with a green dragon. We have only 2 pair though. Sequence hand, and then up here we do have 2 pair. We could maybe play Razzle and then discard these 5. Sequence hand, pair hand. Pung Chow, either with cracks or bams, and then Razzle with cracks or Shamrock with bams. Either way, I think we can make sequence hands and pair hands work here. Maybe Razzle with news. We really have probably more like 6 to 8 discards because we wouldn't be able to keep them all. But I would keep them all for flexibility and get rid of the dots. Collect cracks and bams. Force a pair hand and a sequence hand out of these 2 suits. So we're going to make date and jewel hands work. I rolled an 11, 8. West is prevailing again. And this time I rolled a 4, so we're going to be in north seat, non-dealer. We'll get 27 tiles. Okay, now we need to make a date hand and a jewel hand work. I wonder if we could do a date hand with these winds. Okay, winds. There's two hands that use winds. Lewis and Clark, and may the fours be with you. We have a 4 here, 4s here, and here. May the fours be with you. Seven odd honors. We would need to use all those. May the fours be with you. 7 odd honors with pairs of 4s. Then up here, we would need to make a jewel hand work. Maybe something with BAMs. Okay. May the fours be with you. And then emerald or jade. Emerald or jade. Emerald uses 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 3, 5, 7. Jade uses 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 6, 8. That's pretty bleak. We're using the green dragon here. We need at least 1 for may the fours be with you. I wonder if we could do a different date hand to free up the 4 and the green. What about Lewis and Clark, 1804 and 1806? 1804 and 1806. Let's see here. I think we're supposed to be in north seat and west is prevailing. So we wouldn't be able to use those winds, but we do have east, west, south. Then we have 1804 and 1806. Okay, that's not too bad. Use this up here maybe. (1804) and 1806. Lewis and Clark. Of course, we need white dragons in here. That's number 82 on page 27. Then up here, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. 3, 4, 6, 8. We'd have to give up a 7 pair. Then 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. We'd have to give up 6s. But I would just hold them all and see which comes in. Either way, we could use green dragons. I think we're in between jade and emerald. And then Lewis and Clark. I think that's doable. Both are going to take work. Lewis and Clark and jade or emerald. The results for forcing hands in those pre-selected categories were not that great, but the benefits of the exercise were plentiful. I saw opportunities for hands that I don't normally think about, especially when you're working with jewel hands and date hands, because they don't normally come up. You need lots of dragons for those particular categories. Also, by pre-selecting categories to play, you are making the tiles work for you, and you find opportunities to leverage the strength in those tiles. It's quite like putting together a puzzle. If you have a set at home, I hope you give it a try. Let me know if it helps you. Play something different. Maybe something you haven't played before, or maybe a category that you typically avoid. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing. Click the little gray bell if you do. That way you'll get notification for when I post new videos, and you won't miss an opportunity to learn a new strategy or pick up an insight to the game that could give you an advantage at the table between now and the next set of random pulls for Siamese Mah Jongg using Wright Patterson rules. May all your picks be keepers.